I don't know what it is about 2023. Maybe it's the age of the Aquarius, but so many divorces are happening to the point where I've heard women call it the year of the great divorce. Now, we already knew that Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert were getting a divorce. And at first, she swooped in and to say that it wasn't because of his cheating, his infidelity. But let's talk about what has come out from TMZ. This one is titled Tiana Taylor Secretly Filed to Divorce Iman. He's a Jealous Narcissist. Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert are getting divorced. She secretly moved to end their marriage nearly a year ago and claims he's been a jealous narcissist during their 7-year marriage. According to new legal docs obtained by TMZ, Tiana filed to divorce the former NBA star way back in January, more than 8 months before they announced a separation. In the docs, Tiana details the demise of their marriage, accusing Iman of being jealous about her fame and feeling insecure about being good enough for her, despite the fact that he was earning way more playing basketball than she could ever dreamed of in making music. Tiana claims Iman would grow annoyed when they would attend public events together and photogs would ask for him to step out of the frame. She says when Iman signed a $40 million contract with the NBA's Cleveland Cavaliers in 2015, the same year he was also paid $8 million by the New York Knicks, he remained aggravated by her notoriety, jealous of her acting career, and insecure about being her man. And why? He's rolling in dough. He's still getting attention. Why be jealous? Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ Tiana wanted to keep this private as long as possible, initially choosing to file with their initials. However, Iman's recent filing in the divorce proceedings included full names, thus thrusting everything into the spotlight. Tiana claims that that's when Iman started sending her negative text messages with condescending and manipulative language in response to her being in the spotlight. She claims he would pick fights with her for no reason, even on her birthday, and then apologize. In the docs with which Tiana filed in Georgia, she says she now feels Iman was treating her cruelly and displaying extreme narcissistic behavior throughout the majority of their marriage. She says she began to intentionally dim her light for her husband to try to have a harmonious and peaceful marriage as Iman became more and more angry about her stardom. What's more, Tiana says she turned down recording opportunities and acting gigs because Iman didn't want her to work. But she says when she stopped working after giving birth to one of her kids, Iman complained about her not making money. Always just literally not making any sense. Tiana says she fought to keep the family together despite Iman being extremely emotionally and mentally abusive towards her. She says she used her connections to get Iman gigs in Hollywood as his NBA career wound down, but says he unfortunately insisted on bickering to the point where in 2021 she began the divorce process. She says they reconciled, but it was short-lived because Iman remained in an insecure state as his NBA career continued to wind down. In the docs, Tiana says in 2022 she found herself being manipulated and controlled by Iman and filed for divorce, only to ask her legal team to withdraw the filing one day later. Tiana says she finally pulled the trigger in January because she was unable to handle the emotional roller coaster. Whew. She claims Iman has been involved in multiple cheating scandals during their marriage and cites his DUI arrest and recalls a time in 2022 when he was arrested for weed possession in an airport. Tiana also alleges Iman once crashed her Rolls Royce and fled the scene to avoid a second DUI arrest. She says she tried to stay with Iman through thick and thin, but says he reacted with further cruel treatment and selfishness. After she secretly filed for divorce, she said Iman insisted on them getting back together, only to be lackadaisical and inconsistent and become involved in another cheating scandal, which she said was embarrassing and humiliating. Tiana says Iman left their family home in October and hasn't spent significant time with their 2 children since. She's asking for temporary and permanent primary physical custody, plus joint legal custody and child support. TMZ broke the story. Tiana and Iman got hitched back in 2016, tying the knot while wearing biker jackets. Now she says their marriage is irretrievably broken, which seems painfully obvious based on the litany of issues between them, at least in her eyes. We reached out to Iman's camp and a rep for Tiana. So far, no. The year of the great divorce is happening. Some of these men that lead with their money and that's it, like they have no other personality other than their money and these accolades, tend to be insecure, especially with somebody that's creative and talented in their own right. So we shall see how this ends up. But for now, go ahead, jump in the comments. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment,